Can you just verify this for me? Just because she talks a lot of shit in VCs when she thinks nobody's listening, yeah? Okay.
A lot of
Some people think
all my life.
No, a lot of people do. Here's the weird thing about these. Like, there's like a ring. You've got like the main streamers. Like, well, you've got like the huge ones, like Excuses and Sons. Then you've got like big streamers. So like me, I guess like I don't know if many viewers Nick and Melina get or whatever. But kind of, we understand the game. But then you've got like this ring of like mid-tier streamers that are like 1 to 300 viewers, and sometimes they're just so fucking retarded. They'll be in Discords with like 10 people, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm talking about it's private. It's a private Discord, and it's like how are you? I don't know. I see so much shit sometimes, especially in these politics like servers, like leaking. Like that's why like anytime somebody's like, oh, like somebody's saying this or this about you, I'm like, that's not true because I would have heard about it because there's like 10 people that would have DM'd me and told me it was going on. Like, yeah, it's crazy how many like Twitter groups and Discord groups and all this shit exists. Yeah.
People talk a lot in VCs, and by the way, that was actually I agree with everything you said. I mean I can't vouch for the big streamers, but when you get into and it's not even 1 to 300, I'd say it's 1 to 800, bro. Too much talking, honestly, too much talking. So I believe in this whole Twitch. Chud believes in this, right? The Twitch cabal, right? The people, the Illuminati that run shit. It's 100% true. It actually 100 billion% is true. And yes, just because I talked to Jonathan and Steve, yes, I probably will not be with the poggers type crowd or whatever. But listen, at the end of the day, that's not the goal. But like I said, I do like NMP and I think his humor is good, and I'd say Darius is like a fucking zoomer NMP who's much more unhinged.
What? That's so weird. I might have to check out his content again. I feel like I've tried to watch.
No, he says a lot of like he says wait, what am I trying to do?
Nick's content is just so boring. It's not bad, but it's just like not at all like my style. I wouldn't imagine it'd be your style of shit either, but okay. Maybe I'll check it out sometime.
Listen, I like to take my tea, sit outside, and admire nature too. People don't assume that as well, right? Guys, I love peace and quiet. You do know that, right? And NMP's shit is actually, I just like when old people say like a lot of like pog type shit, like pogo weird shit. You know what I mean? Like he always talks about I want to sniff your fucking panties. Like I don't know. It's funny to me. I don't fucking know. I don't like stand-up comedians, but honestly. I swear to God, this is not dick sucking. I think NMP is funnier than most stand-up comedians.
Jesus, this has got to be a bit. It's got to be a bit. This has to be a bit.
No, I swear to don't kill yourself, Jonathan. Please record. No, but no, I'm not saying. I swear to God, I'm not farming. I swear to God, I'm not trying to get into the house either. By the way, you guys also wouldn't believe this. Go to my about section right now. I didn't touch it. Everybody in Destiny shit, everybody in my shit, go to the about section. Whether it's on kick.com/Qorantos or twitch.tv/Qorantos, which you should follow on both, QORANTONS, right? Check this out. On my about section, it says favorite streamer, it says Mizkif, and then it says, probably NMP. I actually also like Mizkif. Is that crazy too that I also like Mizkif? I mean, I liked him, but after the crazy slick thing, I'll fuck with him because I know that nigga, that nigga rides for his homies, you know what I mean? Like,
he definitely does. He definitely does. He rides way too hard for his homies.
I know for a fact Jonathan wouldn't do that, and I know guarantee Destiny wouldn't do that. So Miz, I don't know if that nigga had your sex tape or whatever.
I'm not a fucking retard.
No, I wouldn't do it as well, but I could respect somebody that would do that type of shit. Like for a 400 viewer Andy, you're willing to sacrifice 30k subs?
Well, eventually he did.
No, but he was forced. Like he literally pushed it as much as he could.
No, he just didn't calculate the situation. Like he didn't have the IQ.
You think that retarded? Do you think streamers are generally as stupid as they portray themselves to be?
Yeah, no, it was kind of dumb. Although, to be fair, he kind of got unlucky that, like, Train and everybody caught on, and it just kind of, like, came out later. And he also got fucked because he would have got away with it, too, if it wasn't for Crazy Slick being an actual fucking retard. For as much as all the Mizkids and everybody want to rewrite they all want to rewrite history, rewrite the drum or whatever. Crazy Slick was DMing people and saying like, "Yo, don't invite Adriana to this. Like, I don't want Adriana to be here, whatever." It was if he would have just like sucked up to her because she kind of owned him after that, right? He should have realized that like this chick has like my number, like I'm fucked if she ever goes public. He should have been incredibly chill towards her after everything that happened, but he wasn't. He was a huge baby about it, and I think that's what ultimately came back and bit him in the ass.
No, I 100% agree. If you do some stupid shit, the fucking plan of action is to be like actual suck up to them, be a nice guy instead of trying to But actually, fuck all that. You think the lawsuit is actually gonna go anywhere?
Absolutely not. I have no fucking idea why she's doing that. She's like nuking any bit of credibility shit. I don't know who talked to her, who got in her ear, or who was saying shit like that. It's such a stupid fucking idea. Unless the
Defamation
only
is so
possible
hard.
thing I can think of, is if there's some kind of legal strategy where somebody talked to her and they were like, listen, Mizkif has equity in OTK. We've got reason to believe that OTK is worth this much. And it might be the fact that you could go to Mizkif and say, listen, if you guys pay us out like $50,000, then we'll fuck off and we can settle this real quietly, and then we'll sign an agreement so she never ever talks about you again. Wouldn't you like that? Wouldn't you like Adrian to never talk about you again? Pay us $50,000, we'll settle, we'll tie an NDA to the settlement, and we'll go away, rather than tying you up in court for a year where you've got to fight with your organization over some shit. Maybe legally like that could work just to get them to settle, but oof.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna go for that though. It's so fucking.
You don't think he's gonna settle?
No shot.
Well, the only thing
No
that sucks
shot.
is that, like, do you want to be like in a protracted legal battle about whether or not you're like covering up women getting sexually assaulted and then like mind fucking them over it? It's kind of like the worst thing, you know?
Yeah, but isn't her lawsuit that, you know, like she was being blackballed and blah blah blah? It's not necessarily like a lawsuit that, hey, I was fucking molested or some shit, right? Isn't it because
It's about
you know,
defamation. She's saying that yeah, she got defamed, yeah.
Yeah, I think she would have done better if it was about something sexual.
Yeah, exactly. Like if she wanted to sue the fucking, even then I would be kind of a stretch. Cause listen, guys, it's not hashtag Me Too, but the nigga touched
but
her
she could
chest.
literally
No, hold on,
say, you know,
Zerka,
you gotta-
hold on. The nigga
Oh my
touched her chest
God.
twice. The nigga touched her chest twice, and she's acting like she got the nigga to like come inside of her.
I
just
don't think
putting it
that's
out there
the
real
issue
quick.
though. That's not what Crazy Slick fucked up on. It was blackballing her from events. That was
Which was retarded, but she
Yeah.
can't, like, people could plead the case that she's a terrible drunk to be around. There's a billion texts out there that fucking portray her as the most degenerate alcoholic of all time, of her fucking doing the exact same shit that, damn near the exact same shit that Crazy Slick did to her, but onto Seer.
Yeah, but
right?
she's not
Remember that whole
blackballing
thing?
anybody over it. Like that's a weak comparison. That's a Mizkif
Yeah, but
comparison. We're like, oh, she did the same thing.
No. What I'm trying to say is, the blackballing could easily come from, hey, you're a terrible person to hang around, and we don't want to hang around with you anymore.
Yeah, but
That's
it
why we're-
wasn't. Like, I understand what you're saying. That could be the case,
But
but
it
it
could be
wasn't.
argued, I'm saying,
Well, no,
yeah.
it can't be because I've seen the DMs. Sorry, like I'm not trying to say that like this is what was known, but like just privately, I've talked to people that are involved in that scene that are very close to a lot of people there that have said like, yeah, Slick did not want her at parties. Slick didn't want her around. If she was there, he was weird. Like that's so like if there was like a big discovery thing and like DMs started to leak, that's what it would show. It wouldn't show that people are like, oh, we don't want Adria here because she groped Seer one time because she was drunk. I don't think anybody's saying that. It's gonna be because Crazy Slick feels uncomfortable with her. I think that was the issue.
No, Steve. We agree that the reason that she was blackballed is because of the Crazy Slick situation. Like the people that have fucking went through this shit, and we've all fucking seen the DMs, and we've all seen the fucking people talking about this. You probably have seen more than the average person, but that's obviously why she was fucking blackballed. But I'm saying that it could also easily be argued that because of her fucking manners and her character and the way that she fucking operates, because it's not fucking unfamiliar to people that are
Sure, but for it to be
in that
argued, wouldn't there have
awesome
to be
scene
some
that
kind
she's
of
a terrible
wouldn't there have to be
drunk.
some kind of proof of that?
The
Yeah,
only
but
reason
what's
that
the-
the only reason that somebody who's not even damn near anywhere near these streamers or Austin, the only reason that I know that this shit, like, with her being a terrible drunk and her being like nasty as hell when she's drunk and fucking rapey, right, is because they fucking spoke about it. So
Well, yeah, but
obviously
the only reason that came up was Ms. Kids trying to bring it up in retaliation to the accusations that she was making, right? I don't think anybody cared about it beforehand. Or if they did, I didn't hear anything about it.
Yeah, beforehand, sure, and yes, probably Miskids brought it up to muddy the waters, make her seem like some sort of fucking terrible person. We agree on those points as well, but I just personally think that if she brings this to court, it's not the slam dunk that she thinks it is.
No.
that's not-
If it goes to court, I don't think she wins. But OTK doesn't win either, because why would you want your organization to be fighting over whether or not you railroaded some girl's like sexual assault story, right? It's such a bad look. Like even the Mizkif stuff already, even though theoretically that internal investigation cleared him, that was still a really bad look, right? Like look at how fragile we are. Look at the Blizzard shit with women and the Riot shit with women. Like gaming orgs are not doing too hot on their track record with women. Like do you really want to fight over another type of thing like this?
No, I understand where you're coming from, but in the court of public opinion, a settlement could damn near be an admission of guilt. You know what I mean? Like the way that the public would see if she were to get a settlement, especially of $50,000.
Well, no.
they would
You wouldn't know though. That's the thing.
Yeah, because they tied up with an NDA and she wouldn't ever
Yeah,
speak
you would
about
just
it, and
say
nobody
you would
know
just say
about
that
it.
yeah, they reached a settlement outside of court. They spoke each other. Everything's good on amicable terms, and that's it. and then nobody would know.
Now, if the lawsuit was against Crazy Slick, she could get payments for therapy and all the damage.
Yeah, but
it's for
isn't Crazy Slick the guy who has to pay?
It's for defamation. It's like, you're never gonna win this.
Yeah, but I guess Destiny's trying to argue that it's better to just fucking throw some money her way and move on.
Oh,
instead
yeah.
of having to fight this.
It might be from their
It's bad
perspective.
PR.
Yeah.
But honestly, the worst PR they could ever fucking get is Rich Campbell. So if you already have that on your fucking slate, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but they already have
Might as
that.
well.
They do have him, right? And now they're gonna have another girl who wants to go to court over, right? Like, how fucking shit is that, right?
Yeah, I know it's terrible. I don't know. To me, I guess honestly, if you're looking at it the way that you do, maybe like just fucking paying her a settlement and getting her to shut the fuck up is good. But at the same time, if that's the case, then I do think that there's a lot more skeletons in the OTK closet than we've seen. So this just opens up more people to think, because you think an Adriana fucking Lee would shut the fuck up? I mean, she might on stream, right? She might not say it on stream, but I guarantee you, in some fucking quote-unquote private VC that's fucking populated by 100 different streamers, she'd probably say, yeah, I got paid X amount. 1 billion.
Yeah, but then if she did that, she could have to forfeit everything, right? She'd have to pay it all back. Like, she would get in really big trouble for that.
I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to argue is they could do as you said to just save face and not look as terrible as they already do, or not add on to their shit. But then if they were to do that, I feel like the shit that they have behind closed doors, because this is an assumption on my end, you guys may know more than me, but I do believe that OTK, for as short of a fucking amount of time they've existed, there's a lot of shit that I feel like they have going on that they don't want out in public. And if those people find out that Adriana Lee got 50K,
like that, dude.
what do you mean stuff like that?
No,
When you
stop.
say stuff
Circus
like
being a
that-
fucking pussy bitch. You can say whatever you want on my stream.
No,
I don't care. You're good.
Thank
Do you agree that there's more skeletons in the OTK closet?
There could be. They're really big streamers. I've talked to a lot of people. Personally, I don't think so. I've heard some of these stories. Like, there have been a couple of streamers, friends with people that have wanted to like bring stories forth. But like, in my opinion, a lot of them are kind of weak. I think one of those girls actually tried to come forward, that had gone up to a room. Actually, I shouldn't say anything. I'm so sorry. I don't know if that was public or not.
You accused Zach of being a pussy, and now you're being a pussy?
Wait, no.
on.
Hold on. Shut up, you retarded monkey fuck. What I said, yeah.
What?
That's right.
Call me a
Yeah.
nigger!
No,
That's
whoa, that would be
exactly how I bait
racist. That would be
Caesar.
racist,
That's
okay?
exactly how I
What
bait
this nigga
Caesar.
said
saying
to be racist
there's
when
nothing-
you called me a monkey? You pasty gusano fucking glue gorilla bitch! You pasty panther bitch! You goddamn Casper the Friendly Ghost bitch! Call me a nigga right now! Be a man!
What I'm saying is that it's fine to guess that they might have skeletons in the closet. That's different than outing people's fucking stories. Those are two different
Yeah,
things.
just don't name the person then. You said a girl went up to a room and Mizkif pulled out the BBC. Go ahead. You said some cool
That's
shit.
what I said. What I've said is that like the just the stories that I've seen they are just not. They're not very compelling in my opinion. They're like kind of maybe shitty-ish behavior, but they're not very compelling.
Yeah, but they qualify as, closet stories. Like they have
It
a
would
lot
be
of
one
shit
of
in
those
the
things
closet.
where like if a deluge of them, if they all started to come out at the same time, it might look a little iffy, but
See that, and that's all I'm trying to say. And if those people figure out that there was a settlement behind closed doors, I'm pretty sure that's going to motivate them enough to like actually fucking come up and come out with their hashtag #MeToo stories. Listen, I like OTK. I'm gonna just say it real quick, but I know pussy. I'm just gonna call it as I see it. You know what I mean? So Zerka, I don't know why you're trying to protect their OTK pockets. You wanna be in the OTK
bro, you're
house?
sucking up. OTK sucks, bro. You're trying to suck up to
How
them
the
like
fuck
a
was I
fucking
sucking up when
kid.
you were like, be careful
You're,
what you
trying
accuse
to
OTK of?
You're convincing Destiny you like NMP. Like, stop, bro. It's
Convincing. I literally have 200. Wait, I literally have 250,000 points in his fucking chat. I don't have that with anybody else.